So we still have quite a few more months to go until we even leave for Florida. I'm starting to freak out about packing, and I haven't even graduated or left my dorm. It's kind of getting ridiculous. I need to stop thinking about it a little bit. I have officially, I believe, 4 roommates, and I guess we're all trying to find a roommate for me still. I'm talking to a few people that are really nice and I get along with really well. So, crossing my fingers, I won't be too hurt if they find another roommate because we can always still hang out. Let's see what's going on with my life. I have a job interview tomorrow for summer job stuff, and I'm super worried because I really don't feel like anywhere is going to want to hire me for just 2 months, knowing that I'm definitely leaving for a long stint of time. But I mean, I guess that's what people do for like summer jobs before college. You would think that I've had that experience, but I've done all internships, so I don't get paid, so I don't worry about how long I'm going to work there. So I'm going to dress really nice and stuff because it's a really nice clothing retail place. Not too confident on my ability to dress like the people that work there yet. Maybe if I work there, I'll start doing that, be able to wear my pretty makeup, which unfortunately for YouTube you haven't seen yet. I just keep wearing glasses and no makeup. My room here is such a mess, and I mean, I know it's not a reflection on how my room will be in Florida, but I mean, it's kind of unfortunate. But I guess that's kind of what happens when you don't have a roommate and you have a room that's really tiny. I will show you my wall because I'm pretty proud of it. It took me a few months, and I had this wall here looking exactly like it. But then I realized it was a bit too overwhelming for me to be surrounded by this. So I took it down. It took about as long to take down as it did to put up. Oh yeah. So I'm pretty into different colors, obviously. I don't know if I have a favorite color right now. I go between red and orange and silver and gray. I use gray and brown a lot with my clothes and with my designs, but I think red and orange are still at the top, which is kind of weird. You'd think that I'd use my favorite colors and designs, but I don't. Watching Food Network right now to inspire me to eat because I haven't been hungry lately. So, let me show you my dinner. It's a dinner of a college person. This is about $5, I think. Plus a Diet Coke. I also bought milk too because it sounded really good and I wasn't sure if I'd want Diet Coke. And turns out I didn't want Diet Coke, so I already drank the milk before I had my pizza. It's poor planning on my part, but you have to do what you have to do. So a bunch of us have been talking about our bucket lists for when we get to Disney. We've been talking about that on the DCP Facebook page. And, you know, there's kind of some standard ones like go to Fantasmic, ride all the rides, go to the beach, you know, things like that. So I thought I would, 1, ask for suggestions, and 2, add some of my own. So here are my own suggestions. Number 1, I want to ride all of the teacups in the teacup ride. Not just ride the teacup ride, ride each single teacup. This next one might be because it'll be my birthday while I'm there, and I've never had a birthday without family and with friends around. Like, I mean, for the last couple of years, my birthday party involves me and 2 other people, whether that's my mom and my boyfriend or my cousin and 1 friend that comes along. So my bucket list thing for this is to have a crazy big outing for my birthday because I've never had that before and I really hope I do it. Number 3, I mean, this kind of might seem like an obvious one, but it also might not because a lot of people when they make bucket lists for Disney just are making it to enjoy their time and then go home after. But one of my bucket list things is to apply for every internship that I'm even a little bit interested in because I want to work with this company for as long as I can. The next thing on my bucket list is to make something from scratch. I've only made Amish white bread from scratch and it's amazing. I hope I make it again while we're in Florida, but you know, I have never actually gone shopping bought all of the ingredients for something and made it from scratch. I've made my boyfriend pasta before. That ended up with half the spaghetti in the sink. It was a bad time. And I bought my own ingredients for the bread too, but you know, it wasn't anything that people could sit down and eat together, like a whole meal. And I've never done that, and I just really want to do that. And I guess a dessert as well. I'll put that in one. Another one of the things for my bucket list is to do as many of the character performer auditions while in Florida as possible. I know they have at least 3, I believe, open auditions while we're there. Now, whether or not it'll be at a time when I can actually do it and I'm not working, I don't know. Because, I mean, one of them is on, 2 of them are on, I think, a Thursday, and one of them is on some other day, and they're at 2 different times. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to go to those and try out for them. And if not, then I guess that's one thing to scratch off the bucket list, but I would really like to do that. I mean, if nothing for the experience, because dancing around with people is one of my favorite things to do. And honestly, when I went to the auditions in Columbus, Ohio, it was so thrilling. Like, I didn't care if I got the role because it was so much fun meeting people and dancing with them and learning the choreography. I had an absolute blast there. So I know that's not a whole lot of things for a bucket list, and I know I have a few more that are like on my phone. I downloaded an app that has a checklist on it so that I could start checking off stuff for like what I need to bring home, what I need to do before I graduate, and my bucket list, of course, so that I can have it to cross off whenever. So I'll keep coming up with more things to post on YouTube later, and if anyone has any suggestions, I will be videotaping me doing a lot of these, like especially the teacup rides. So if you have any suggestions, I'll be sure to try and do them all.